good morning, or good afternoon, or good night. Well, it depends on the time that you watch this video. Did you like my last lessons? Did you understand the last lessons? Yes? Well, remember that these videos are really important because they are going to help you for your missions, okay? So you have to pay attention. Good. Have you noticed that every time that I make a video, I use a situation or a context? Well, the context or situation of this video is going to be your birthday. Yes? Okay. So your mom bought you a big cake for everybody and a small cake only for you. But the small cake is from your favorite flavor. Okay? Great. So you decide to go out to the park and to play with your friends. You are with your friends in the park and then your mom called you. So you go back to your house. As soon as you enter to your house, you see that the cake disappeared. And you are really angry because it was from your favorite flavor. And you shout, "The cake was eaten by somebody." Obviously, you don't know who ate your cake, right? And you are going to start playing the role of a detective and you find out who ate it. Good. Now look at this sentence. The cake was eaten by somebody. Can you notice the structure of this sentence? Yes? No? Okay. Look, the cake was eaten by somebody. We are not focusing on who ate your cake. This sentence is in passive voice. The lesson is about the passive voice. Maybe some people think that this structure, it is useless or it is not important. But through all this lesson, you will see that it is really important and the uses, okay? So I am going to ask you a question. Why you should use the passive voice? Why? There are many ways. I am going to tell you 3, okay? The first one is you don't want to say who or what did the action. Like, again, with your context. It is your birthday, okay? And you and your friends are playing inside the house. And you or somebody else kick the ball. The ball hit the favorite jar of your mom. And then your mom come and you said, "Mom, the jar was broken." But you don't want to say who did it. Yes? The second is you don't know who did the action. Like with your cake, the cake was eaten by somebody. You didn't know who ate your cake. Yes? And the third one is the object is the most important part of the sentence. The object, not the object as a material thing, but as a part of a sentence. You will see, okay? Also, the passive voice, we can find the passive voice in these 3 things: newspaper reports, scientific reports, and legal documents. But it is not only informal speech, also it is informal, because many natural speakers use it in many different contexts, okay? Very good. Now, before we continue, I am going to explain you the active voice. You already know the active voice, but you don't know that it is called like that. Look at this sentence. My family and I played video games yesterday. This is the active voice. It is formed by subject, verb, and object. Yes? Why the object? It is not because it is a material thing, as I told you before, but because it is part of the sentence. It is the thing that receives the action. The part of the sentence that receives the action. In this case, play. We're going to change this one into passive voice. Video games, because it was the object, were played by us yesterday. This is the passive voice. Okay? Got it? Perfect. Now, can you help me to do this one in your notebook? English speakers frequently use the passive voice, which is the most important part here. Like in my third use, the object is the most important part of the sentence, which is the object here, passive voice, right? So with this one, we are going to change it to the beginning. Try to do it in your notebook. Okay? Pause this video and do it. Okay, great. Here it is. The passive voice is frequently used by English speakers. Yes, it was correct, your sentence? Very good. Okay, now we are going to focus on the structure, okay? The first sentences are in present. These two, look at them. Lots of shoes are bought by my students. And that magazine is always read by my sister. These two are in present. Focus on the words that are underlined and on the ones that are marked. Okay? The ones that are underlined is are and is, and the ones that are marked both and read. In this case, it has to be read. Okay? So, how we are going to make them? This is the structure. In the present tenses, we are going to use am, is, are, plus the past participle verb. Like in here, lots of shoes are bought is the past participle verb. Yes? Very good. Now, how we are going to make it in past? In past, pay attention on these two sentences. It was written by Stephen King. It, the movie. Do you know it, right? Scary. And Terminator and Deadpool were directed by Tim Miller. These two sentences are in past. How do you know? Because we have was and were. Was because it is singular, and were because we have two movies, Terminator and Deadpool. Both of them have the past participle verb. We are going to use it like this: was, were, plus past participle verb. Yes? If you have any doubt about this lesson, send a text to your teacher. She or he is going to be pleased to help you. Okay? Very good. Thank you for paying attention, and remember, stay home and stay safe, because in that way we're going to see each other very soon. Thank you.